Hello friends, welcome to CSS tutorial, and in this course we will start learning about the CSS styles and how to apply those styles to the web page. So let's start the course, and this is just a welcome slide introduction, and in this video we will also install Visual Studio Code and make the environment ready to work with HTML and CSS. In this specific video, we will get introduced to Cascading Style Sheets. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet, which denotes rules and style specification. So we will come to know what's rule and style when we progress through the course, but for now what you can know is a cascading style sheet will define the rule and styles. Style can be in line with HTML tags, or it can be in a separate section in HTML. So when you are writing the HTML, in the tag itself you can specify the style. Say for example, let's state that you have a body tag. So in the body tag itself you can specify the style. So a style can be in line with the HTML tag like this, or it can be in a separate section in HTML. That means you can define a separate section for the style and define all the style and refer back in the body. A preferred way is keeping style information in a separate file. So this separate file is what called .css file. So you can keep it in a separate file and referring that in the HTML document. So if you see, there are three methods. One is in line with the HTML. The other one is having a separate section in the HTML itself, and you can keep the CSS styling inside this section, or you can have a separate CSS file and refer that in, or you can have a separate CSS file and refer that in the HTML document. This way, a style sheet file can be used by multiple HTML documents. So in these two, the CSS cannot be reused, but when you place the CSS rules in a separate CSS file, then those rules can be used by multiple HTML. Why? Because multiple HTML can refer to the CSS document. Let's say if there are three HTML files, all can refer to this same CSS file and make use of the rules defined in it. In this sub-series, we will learn different style selectors. So you will come to know what is selectors towards the end of this sub-series. Alright, now let's go to demo and set up Visual Studio Code. So we will use Visual Studio Code to syntax highlight our HTML as well as CSS files. Alright, now let's go to the demo. So inside Google Chrome, type for Visual Studio Code. So here, once you search for Visual Studio Code, the very first link, code.visualstudio.com, that comes up, and from here you can download the latest version. So since my machine is Windows, it automatically shows the Windows, but if you want to download it for a different version, you can download it from this drop down. Let me go ahead with the Windows download. So it's there in the download folder now. Unblocking it, then here I'm double clicking it to run. Accept the license agreement, click on next. So here let me choose program files, then accept the default path. Okay, in that case I have to go for run as administrator. So ignore this warning. So this will install Visual Studio Code in our environment. So to match with my presentation slide, I will choose this dark mode. So this just initial setup. Let me go for mark done, and we will set up a file or folder here. I already set up a folder CSS, so this is the folder we are going to use. Let me copy this folder, and here in the Explorer, click here and choose open folder, then pick the folder here, select folder. If you see, this is the folder here we are selecting. So we will create all our examples here on the CSS folder. So place trust the authors of all files in the parent folder, P area CSS. Okay. Yes, I trust the authors. That's all. Here we can start creating the file and folder from next video onwards. Let's exit Visual Studio Code, and our environment is ready. Just now you saw the demo. From next video onwards we will continue with CSS examples. Thank you for watching. Bye.